Coach Tim Tyrrell following another win for the Archbishop HOBAN Knights. They hand the Central York Panthers their first loss of the season. I want to talk first and foremost about this quarterback situation too, and Peyton Cook. I mean, I was here and I think 8th grade was the last time he took a snap under center. Talk to me about just the confidence, the leadership you see from him stepping into a position that he hasn't been in a while and being able to lead your team out there against a quality opponent.
Yeah, for sure. He had 3 days of practice. He looked pretty good for 3 days of practice. It's just been some unluckiness. We got 3 quarterbacks go down. This is the first year we've actually had 3 quarterbacks. I've never even had 3 quarterbacks. So, we're on number 4, and he's an athlete. That's why he's good. He understands the game of football. So, some of the plays he was making out there was just, that's an athlete being an athlete. And he was a really good quarterback coming up in 8th grade. So he has the ability, and he threw the ball well tonight, made great decisions. He didn't force anything. So, he had a big drop down here and another drop where he goes 10 for 12. So I'm proud of him, and we'll continue to use him, in these upcoming weeks, game plan wise, because we know he can do it.
We talk about other aspects of your team too, and another one I feel like that deserves some love, Rock Hill too, for the way he got that touchdown early for you, had that game sealing. It felt like pick 6 for you as well. He's a USC kind of commit, so he's going to bring a lot to the table. But in terms of just off the field stuff and just the leadership, what he does for your secondary, what other things and tangibles does Rock Hill bring to this team that makes it so good?
What Rock does is you never have to question Rock. He's not a yeller, screamer, and big speech guy. He is really, really, really good at being in the right place all the time, on time. He never misses a practice. He's never late for practice. He never, avoids practice. He's constantly there, and he's the hardest worker. Every time we run sprints, he's in first place every single time. And when your best players do that, you have a chance. And he's just a completely different human being from when he was a freshman. And my hat goes off to him, and he's going to be one day a very, very, very good football player at the next level, and hopefully stays healthy and can play on Sundays one day.
When we talk about one more player too, I said, and I feel like we talk to him every single week, I said Brayton Feaster, you could spell his last name E-F-F-O-R-T, because he is just the definition of effort. How much of a blessing is it to have someone like him be on your football team with what his leadership brings to this team? And it feels like he is like not just the heart and soul, but he fires up other guys around him. He makes people around him better.
Yeah, especially with Sam, being banged up the last 3 weeks, because Sam's another big kid that just is always there, and he's a leader on the offensive side of the ball. And with Sam being out the last 3 weeks, that's just so much more for Bub. Everyone just calls him Bub, by the way. So Bub is just he's a constant. He's a lot like Rock, but he's more vocal. That he works really, really hard. He loves the weight room. He loves playing the game of football. He loves watching film. He loves everything about it. That's why he's good. He's new at linebacker, but he just constantly watches. We have an unbelievable linebacker coach, Mark Moondros, who played at Michigan and played linebacker, and those two with Squeak, the little brother, just constantly work on film and getting better. So, he's a junior, but he's one of the main leaders on this football team.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Good luck going forward.
Thanks.